really care. In other words, there's a whole set of scenarios I don't care about. I'm interested in freedom. And I believe that the only way we can be free is through a culture that embraces the divine and builds true wealth, enduring wealth, and living wealth, not just financial wealth.
What is true wealth?
True wealth, well, because I would say you're truly wealthy.
I feel I am.
Right.
I don't have that much money, but I feel that way.
Well, it's an integration of living equity with financial equity. And what I learned being a financial advisor is that everyone had been taught to build financial equity and they couldn't integrate it with living equity. So you'd work with somebody who's, worth millions of dollars who said they couldn't afford organic food. I was like, are you crazy? The number one thing that causes a diminution of family wealth is health problems and healthcare fraud and healthcare bankruptcy. It's like, please take $1 million out of your bank account and start investing in really building, doing everything you and your family need to be really healthy, to have perfect water, to have great food, et cetera. The other thing I discovered was, everybody was trying to put their money in the national security state instead of helping their kids buy homes and integrating with, building the living equity. So my mother's family were Quakers, and you didn't even think about buying stock until you sent all your kids to the best Quaker schools. That was first. That's
so you think
equity.
you're dropping so much here. I'm just trying to pause, tease out certain themes, but you think it's wiser, if you have children, you care about them, to help them buy homes than it is to.
Absolutely. So there are two stories I'm dying to tell you.
Please.
Okay. During the litigation, you get in the situation.
What litigation?
So I litigated with the Department of Justice for 11 years. Or actually, it was some of that was fisticuffing with the tax guys. But anyway, so I had the sort of enemy of the state process. I had 18 audits and investigations, 12 tracks of litigation, a smear campaign, and physical harassment.
So they didn't like what you were saying?
They didn't like the idea that I would try and stop the mortgage bubble. They really wanted to have a mortgage bubble. And we were doing things to bring disclosure to play. It's called place-based financials. I really believed that if local communities could see